Yo, it's Brian here. Today, going to be talking about the San Francisco 49ers, as always, doing another top 3 video. This time talking about positions of concern I think is still relevant for the 49ers come this season. So these are positions, in my opinion, that I think they look good on paper, they look okay, or just positions that I'm just outright concerned because they didn't do anything in free agency or in the draft. Going to be talking about that. This should be a fun one. Should be a little bit controversial, I guess you want to call it. I don't know. Sometimes I do love controversy, and if this is a controversial video, then hey, it is what it is. Going to be talking about that right now. Before I get the video started, please like and subscribe to support my channel. That would definitely help me out a lot. Click that bell notification to get notified of future videos. Share this channel, share this video with fellow Niner faithfuls. That would mean a lot to me because I want to get this channel as big as possible. And if you guys can just take a second or two to like the video and share it to all your fellow Niner faithfuls or just any football fans in general, that would be very helpful immensely. I'm going to get to it right now. The top 3 positions of concern I think for the 49ers come this season. Number 3, defensive lineman. Man, you are wondering, what are you doing, Brian? You are some crazy man. Say that the D-line is still a position of concern coming into the season. They did a lot of things in free agency. They addressed the draft. They addressed the free agency. How the heck are they still a position of concern? Well, I'm going to answer it to you guys. This is just me personally. On paper, it looks fantastic when you had that 4 front linemen, all starters, Nick Bosa, Solomon Thomas, DeForest Buckner, and D Ford. That looks like an awesome lineup where that could just wreak havoc on quarterbacks and just get to the quarterback as soon as possible, get sacks, stopping the run, just all that cool stuff right there. But, you know, for me personally, I have to see how they do come week 1. It looks good on paper, I'll tell you that, but will it work out on the field? Hopefully it does. There's still some concerns within that defensive lineman. Can Solomon Thomas flourish finally in the inside where he usually played at Stanford? Can Nick Bosa stay healthy? Buckner, there's really no question about him. He's pretty much the only consistent guy for the 49ers. And the last guy, D Ford, can he be that impactful player that we're looking for in terms of free agency and everything? We paid a lot of money to this guy for the first year or two. He really needs to show up and show some dividends, hopefully, for the 49ers, along with Bosa, who we drafted number 2 overall. So that's really the only concern for me for the defensive linemen. I mean, it's not really that I'm concerned that they're not going to be good. It's just, I don't know, can they stay consistent? Can they stay healthy? Hopefully, that's the biggest question. We'll see what happens come week 1. But I think, for me, it's going to be really good for this D-line. It's just me during the offseason. Maybe I'm just an idiot or something like that. Number 2, wide receiver position. Again, you're wondering, Brian, why the heck are you putting the wide receiver position as a concern coming into the season? Well, I'll answer that question for you right now. For the past couple of years for the 49ers, they have not had that number 1 receiver you can go to. I don't know, when was the last time we had a real number 1 receiver? Maybe Terrell Owens back in the early 90s, early 2000s. That's pretty much it. But other than that, I mean, we've had Michael Crabtree before. We've had Anquan Bolden. Now we got some nice pieces. But do we have that number 1 guy that Garoppolo can go to? Not all the time. Not the guy, like, you know, you have to rely on all the time, like Matthew Stafford, the Calvin Johnson. Just some guy that we can rely on consistently if we need a third down or if we just need that red zone touchdown. Maybe Deebo Samuel could be that guy. Jalen Hurd could be that guy as well because he's a big man receiver. I'm just a little bit concerned about that. Also, injuries is a big concern. Marquise Goodwin, my man, speed man, is in and out of lineup for the past couple of years. Inconsistencies as well for this wide receiver position, dropping balls. There's just a lot of things you have to take into account with this whole position group. I love it. I love the talent. I love the pieces, but can they get it all together and can they work well with Jimmy Garoppolo and what have you? That's the biggest concern I have for the 49ers wide receiver group is can they gel in together? Can we have that number 1 consistent receiver for this whole offense? If we could have that, then this offense will be just booming, definitely. I think that's why so far for the past couple of years we've been not booming. We've been busting for a couple of years. Hopefully it all works out. Hopefully they get it all worked out come regular season. I think they can. We'll see what happens. Finally, coming in at number 1 as the biggest concern for the 49ers come 2019 season, in my opinion, is the defensive back position, particularly the safety spot. Man, they did not do anything during the offseason, whether it was free agency or in the draft. They just didn't get anybody in that spot for some reason. They probably believe in their guys right now. I don't know. I mean, on paper, they look kind of okay. They're nothing too crazy to go about. Jimmy Ward, he's a free safety, but he's out with the collarbone injury. Adrian Colbert, we don't know if he could come back to his 2017 form. Is he going to be that, or is he going to be last year where he was just absolutely terrible? Hopefully, it's the former. Tavarius Moore, we haven't seen what he's done in the free safety position. He played cornerback all season long. Maybe that might be the big difference right there. I don't know. Just the failure to address this in the offseason, that is a really big concern for me, and they must believe in their guys, what they have right now. You can still get somebody in free agency like Eric Berry or Trey Boston. I mentioned that a couple of videos ago, but I don't think they're going to be going after those guys, especially Eric, because Eric's been pretty beat up for the past couple of years with cancer, and I think he tore his Achilles or something like that. He had a very serious injury last year or 2 years ago. It is what it is. I don't get to make the decisions, but for me, I think that was very disappointing that they did not address the free safety position at all this offseason. That's what gets me concerned. Hopefully, these guys that are on our roster right now, whether it's Moore, Colbert, Ward, whatever, they can be our consistent safety that we need, and we can flourish under that, because the cornerback position, I believe it's pretty good with Witherspoon, Verrett, and Richard Sherman. Strong safety, you got Jaquaski Tartt, he's not that bad. And Marcel Harris, I'm a big fan of his. Free safety, I don't know, it's just a big concern. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys can agree with me with this position in particular. Maybe the D lineman and wide receiver, you guys are okay with that, but the free safety position, that is a big concern that everyone can pretty much agree with me on, and hopefully you guys do. That's pretty much it, you guys. Just want to make a quick video real quick. This might be a little bit of a different video. A lot of you guys might disagree with me, number 2, number 3, but hey, this is just my opinion. If you have a disagreement, please put it in the comments below. That's pretty much it, guys. Again, comment below on what you think about this topic. Do you think we have any positions of concern? I like to hear what you guys have to say in the comments below. If you guys like this, please like and subscribe to support my channel. That would definitely help me out a lot. I'll be catching you guys up tomorrow. One more video on a Saturday. I'll see y'all then. Bye, guys. Love y'all. Y'all have a good rest of your day. Go Niners all day.